days. I feel like we did the math on this recently. It's been like maybe less than a week, though.
I guess we probably spent like we spent like 1 day in the carnival.
I think
quite literally one night.
3 for me. I'm on a different counting
this is
system.
3 for Jared.
Y'all are on the Roman calendar, and I'm on my own shit.
All right. So, last time our little chaos crew finally got a little bit of a short rest just outside of Downfall to regroup and plan on how you guys were going to proceed. Lady Morgort says that she needs specific supplies to make the swamp balloon operational, namely a tank of gas and the ignition. So you guys sit around and discuss for kind of a while, going back and forth on how to best handle the hag. A lot of ideas are thrown out, but you guys don't really settle on what you think is the best idea at this time. One thing is clear, though. You do have to go get the supplies in order to repair the balloon. So you make your way to the blown-up balloon factory with Sans, Lady Morgort, and Clapperclaw. You guys take a look outside and find a sort of chute to which Greb and Flubs yeet themselves up into. Flubs does have to consume I think it was a potion of spider climb, right?
Greb did.
Greb, yeah. Yes, sorry. Greb did, and Flubs, of course, skittered. Flubs also found a little marble within the trash on the floor.
With flubber.
With a mysterious goo on the inside, but for right now it's very, very, very shiny, very nice. So you guys make your way up to the second floor, which is on the verge of burning down, but has not quite. And you guys sort of look around to find a very large and round older bullywug sleeping in a chair. As you guys further investigate, Riven is approached by none other than Sir Illig, the super pompous bullywug that Sir Raleigh sort of overheard in the, I think it was like over where the king was at, the sinking palace sort of area. Sir Illig approaches Riven, who pretends that he is the trash collector, and makes it very clear.
I think maybe it might have been
trash inspector, which is absolutely a job title that exists.
It is. It so is.
And Sir Illig makes it clear that he paid for an assassin to come from Alderheart to kill off the would-be King Gullop so that he could be the next king. Riven sort of played dumb and played along to get Sir Illig to give him some information on how much money was involved and what the timeline was. He made it pretty clear that he wanted it done that evening for, I think it was to the tune of 7,500 gold. 2,500 is waiting at this random Assassin's Guild in Alderheart, you suppose. Flubs and Greb find a cabinet and are able to unlock it to find a sort of shrine to the ignition that is being worshipped by 8 fire sprites who begin to set everything on fire. And the cabinet explodes, but Flubs is able to, after locking the door on himself, he has to go in, undo the lock, get the ignition, and Flubs is canonically very terrified of fire, so this is re-traumatizing him. However, he is invisible for most of this too, which is great. Riven does catch back up with you guys and sees the gas tank under the bullywug and is able to get the gas tank gas tank from him. However, due to the noise, the bullywug wakes up and does not buy Greb's persuasion that they were here to protect him from the burning building, and he begins to attack. You guys have to fight your way out of this burning building, and Riven eventually uses his wild-shaped panther form to end this bullywug. And you guys flee back to Lady Morgort with the supplies. However, the alarm is set off because the building's still on fire. And Lady Morgort and Greb feverishly try and fix the balloon, but are unable to without another day or so to work on it. And you guys decide to run further into the woods to prevent yourself from being found, and eventually you come up to a wall that is like mostly thorns. And that was a survival check, I believe. So I would like one of you to roll a d4.
I'll do it.
Okay. Get into it.
2.
2. Okay.
What a good roll.
Perfectly
Okay.
average.
So, this is just a zoom in of what the soggy court looks like, just to clarify. Does that make sense? The top of this picture?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Like,
got it.
this
Okay.
is just a different point of view.
yes.
Because you can see the balloon, and you can see the cottage, and the
Right,
burned out.
of the bottom part.
And then
Yeah,
the and yep, that's a 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, you
But the
guys...
floaty bit isn't in the middle part.
Yeah,
I think
it's all
it
just...
is. It's just like
It is, yeah.
hovering in the air, right?
What, the cottage in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just-
like it.
It's not
That's a
floating.
dotted
It's
line,
it's
so
it's in the water, but it's just like there's a lot of mist and stuff around it.
Yes, yes.
Doesn't make it as clear as it could.
It's mysterious.
Oof. One dad joke. Point to you. Okay, so
I'm gonna
you
get
guys.
we're gonna tally them.
There you go. Ding.
Like points of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see if I can group these. My goodness. Okay. There we go. All right, so you guys are gonna move basically as far as you can over this way. So essentially, if you were to go straight down, you would run into the bridge with the past kings on it.
heads.
Yeah, the heads.
But we're still like in swamp, or are we on like the edge of a river here?
It's like thick marshiness. Like there's some larger lake bubbling pools and stuff. Like it's all very like difficult terrain, you would say. A lot of just like tree stumps, and you're at a point where it's impassable. It's just like thorns and brambles, and your various options are going to be you could just keep moving throughout the night. Of course, you would take a level of exhaustion. You could hunker down and just hope they don't find you here. Like you're basically going from like, is this a good enough hiding spot? You're not super sold on it.
Mr. Uberfrail, do you think you could disguise our campsite so that they can't find us?
I hadn't thought of that. It is a good idea. Let me think.
Let me.
I mean,
remember all my spells.
Don't have many raw materials.
Well, there's a lot of thorn bushes around.
I mean, you can see right through those, I feel like. Can I inspect the thorn bushes to see if that would provide adequate cover if I maybe did some sort of like, if I braided them?
Sure.
Ouch.
Make
I'm just gonna braid some thorn, you
I'd
know,
reuse it me.
it's
Make
high
me
fashion.
a nature or a survival check.
Absolutely.
Oh, the largest bullywug to ever bullywug.
Survival?
Or nature.
Well, no, it's a 1, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thorns, they
Ow.
are thick and dense. We're talking when
Good.
Simba falls into the thorns in the Lion King, we're talking about that, but like worse.
Yeah.
Very bad. Like that's like wall of thorns status. You definitely
It's like Sleeping Beauty. No.
yeah, Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
You think these are probably poisonous. And you think they're impenetrable, like lost cause on the thorns.
Did you say poisonous?
Well, I don't think that's. Yeah, we can't use these. This is. We are in a pickle.
Can I try to take some thorns?
Sure. Grub's like, well, waste not, want not.
I'm just gonna make more potions.
I mean, they're right here. Might as well.
I mean, I'm right here.
Aloe vera, poison thorns, it's all the
Do I
same.
need to roll anything?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, just roll me a d20.
These thorns, are they just kind of a wall to the
Yeah.
north of us, kind of stretching?
Yeah, like it's you literally see like a barrier.
Nat 20.
Wow. Nat 1 and nat 20, huh guys?
Goddamn.
Is it
I'm
didn't
afraid to roll.
you technically roll a nat 1 twice in a row, Jared?
No.
On your
When did I-
on your jellyfish? You're like testing out the dice?
Oh no, no,
Oh,
that was different. And I wasn't using jellyfish dice this time.
Oh, I thought before the session.
No, yeah, before the session you were like, oh, I rolled a 1 with my first roll.
Yeah, and then I rolled a 19. The jellyfish is feast or famine. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, nat 20. You are looking at these thorns, and you start to believe what Riven said, even though Riven didn't actually know anything about this. But you have read about this sort of thing. This is a type of thorn that is very rare in the material realm because they have to be like magically grown over a certain amount of time, often called hag fingers. So Bavlorna, of course, thinks she's being real cheeky. And these thorns their poison can be used to basically supplement any poison you make.
I've been looking for these. This is great. Hag figures.
And their thorns are like long and like crooked.
How many did I get?
I'll say with a nat 20, roll a d8.
This D8. Yes.
How many?
What was it?
6.
6? You get 6.
Yes.
Flubs, you know, you probably had the easiest time going through this type of terrain. You're little, you're dexterous, you can hop and get over just about anything. You do see Lady Morgort and Clapperclaw are sort of like Clapperclaw is just like sitting, slowly clicking.
I feel like it might be best if we just try to rest here. I don't know how much longer we can really go.
I think that might be our best option.
Do you think we're safe enough here, though? Is there anywhere else that would maybe be a little bit more hidden?
Oh, if there's only one direction I feel like any trouble's gonna come from, and that's the way we just came. I mean, it's impenetrable wall of thorns. I assume is impenetrable from the other side, which should mean that, you know, half of our surroundings are at least safe.
Hmm. Okay.
That sounds right. I mean, this place is like their home, right? I mean, they're probably gonna find us no matter what.
Well, maybe not. I don't think. I mean, they don't know it was us. No one saw us that's alive.
Right. Well,
Oh,
I am wanted.
Oh,
You
yeah,
did. I
forgot
mean,
about
I
that.
did break out of prison.
also, I don't think the one bullywug got burned. I think Riven got him.
I bit him, I think.
Well, maybe they'll just think that like a wild beast is on the loose.
That's actually good. That helps. That's good for us.
I think those sprites were still in there too.
They ascended into a higher,
Oh.
into a higher consciousness.
If anyone comes looking for that alarm, they'll see a completely burned down building and a bullywug that was attacked by presumably Panther. Who can say? If we can just disguise you because you're on the lamb, and I point to her, and because it's, you know, breaking out of jail. We just need to get you a disguise.
You know, if they do notice that she's gone, I think they might think that she burned the place down because, well, the last time she was loose, she also, I think, burned that same building down.
Oh, you know, that's
so-
an excellent point.
Well, what if we went south?
The south, like, towards where we came from.
Yeah, like there's that stone bridge, and then maybe we could. I don't know. Seems like there's more room to hide down south.
Oops. I didn't mean
I feel like if we went south, we'd have to go past any people who were looking at the burned building, right?
What if they're gonna find us anyways?
What reason would they have to continue in our direction if they're just responding to the alarm? That's, you know, we've already made some space between us and that area, I feel like.
Are bullywugs like dogs in like a super not racist way? Like, can they track and like smell with noses? Anything like that?
Oh, well, not bullywugs, but the giant toads.
Crocodiles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
oh,
so they have the giant toads, and then they also have sort of some of the smaller ones. They train to be sort of a scent taste trackers. You ever heard of truffle pig? It's kind of like that.
no, what's a truffle pig?
Oh, well, I read a book once from the material plane, and it's like when you get a special pig, and it's like it's magical, and it finds truffles. Now, I don't know what a truffle is, but I only can assume it's very valuable.
It's a type of mushroom.
Oh,
Oh,
well, I kind of feel like there's a lot of mushrooms here. Maybe it's not as exciting.
It's apparently a very tasty mushroom.
Oh,
is it like shiny? Is it expensive?
No.
That's okay. I'll leave the mushrooms.
I've just heard it tastes good. I've never tried it myself. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's so valuable, but I guess some people really like it. You know, it's kind of funny that they use giant toads to ride around in the swamp, because toads actually aren't that great of swimmers.
I think it's more for the hopping abilities. They can sort of,
That makes more sense.
you know, get where they need to go.
But can we, like, you know, put another scent trail down or something? Or, like, roll around in the mud for a bit? That we're not leaving the trail behind.
I mean, I definitely think that could help. I'm not naysaying any ideas. I'm down for disguising ourselves, because if they find me, I feel like you guys might be guilty by association.
Yeah, like, if they find us, there's still gonna be a lot of questions, even if they don't see
Absolutely.
I do like. Can we look around? So, is it the thorn thing? Obviously, that didn't pan out. How easy or difficult would it be to do the mud masking sort of strategy that Flub suggested?
It would be really easy, and I would say it would just like lower the DC of like the stealth check you guys are gonna have to do for this.
That makes sense. Okay, so Riven takes a deep breath and goes, okay, well, everyone, you heard Flubs, and he's obviously been studying Rule 16 for the habits of highly effective adventurers. If you're being pursued by the enemy, disguise and disgust yourself. So we need to get dirty and get nasty. Let's roll around. Let's get in that mud.
I mean, okay.
Flubs will start rolling around.
Yeah, I think Flubs doesn't care. Greb, is this water sanitary?
Yeah. It looks questionable to me.
I think Riven's gonna do like an armpit exfoliation stuff. And then like the whole like all like lines.
You just see Flubs making little mud angels, and Riven being like super serious, like
Yeah, like almost like a Batman, like going into battle. Like,
yeah.
Rambo for sure.
Yeah, Rambo for sure. And
Yeah.
then Greb just sort of like resigned, dipping
Greb's
like
just
one little claw
staring.
in. Yeah.
Yeah. Just not even like, is there a better way to do this?
I mean, you got magic? You got some.
Yes.
Listen, you got a lot of weird things in your bag, right? Maybe you got something that'll be real stinky.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's better than the mud, but I also don't know what's in the mud.
Oh, we didn't check the mud for leeches.
No, it feels good. But leeches? What are those?
That's rule number 5. Always check the mud for leeches.
Must be important.
I mean, these rules didn't write themselves. Someone had to die to write them.
Someone had to die to write each rule?
Most rules are written in blood. That's rule number 6.
I thought
Like
you
how
just
it's just
said number
most.
6 was leeches.
Or 5 is leeches.
Oh, that was 5.
That was fine.
Oh.
Someone died so that they could say that you have to die to make a rule? That seems stupid.
Well,
It wasn't a
no,
rule
see, 'cause
until that rule.
if they hadn't died, then we wouldn't have needed the rule. These are to protect everyone else. You learn from other people's mistakes, don't you?
I mean, I feel like I haven't really
If
seen
you make the
them.
same mistake that someone else already has, what does that make you?
I don't make mistakes. When is the last time I've made a mistake?
No comment.
That's right, you can't name one.
I'm withholding judgment at this time
Mhm.
because we are both muddy and stinky, and I'm in no position to judge.
I won this argument.
Very well, folks. Very well.
Right.
All right, we stink.
Clapperclaw just like sits in the mud for a little bit and like splashes himself every so often, and then it's like, I think Lady Morgort's gonna wait to see if Greb has a better option before she like does any mud stuff.
Please be very thorough in your bag search.
I mean, I have a lot of ingredients, but
I haven't had
don't
time to
remember
make
exactly.
anything. Yeah.
I think I still have that owlbear balm. Does that stink?
Yeah.
I
Does
mean,
that stink?
I was just thinking about that one.
it smells strong.
Let's say strong smelling.
I feel like, wouldn't that just create a different smelling trail?
Yeah, isn't it kind of like Vicks Vapor Rub? Like,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Tiger balm.
It's Tiger Balm. So
I have.
it's like smelling salts level of strong.
Tiger balm is insane. It's actually offensive. I mean, I like it, but it's too strong.
I like how it feels.
Makes me think like it smells like my grandma's house. Anyway,
Riven has flashbacks to his ancient blue dragonborn Nana.
I beat you in Monopoly, Nana. And I'm gonna make you sign this form to acknowledge your defeat. It's a good flashback. That happened. That was real, actually. I did that. That was me. I did that to my grandma.
That was a little bit of Jared.
It was absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of overlap, I think.
Ain't it the way? Anything else that you guys would like to do to disguise yourselves or disguise the camp? Please do so.
Well, if we're disguising our scent trail, we should probably move at least a little bit longer.
Where do I have?
We can, like, Well, I mean, it's a swamp. I don't know. Is there still foliage or anything we can pull from the swamp to disguise what the
Ye-
campsite looks like?
Yeah, I
Like
would
driftwood
say,
and stuff.
to piggyback off of like what Flub said, I do think like your two options are basically you can hunker down here and like pull the foliage. It's going to be you would probably put in the same amount of time disguising it with foliage nearby and walking. So it's like you would either walk to try and find something better and at the least would get farther, or you can work on like the spot that you're at now. You certainly could walk for another few hours, but you're just not sure.
I mean,
Yeah, we don't know how that's going to turn out.
we don't even need a few hours. I just don't want to camp, like, if we're disguising our scent trail so we no longer smell, but then camp right where
Yeah,
the
yeah,
trail
yeah.
ends. No bueno.
That makes sense. We should probably walk some more.
Doesn't have to be super far. I mean, we go for like 20 minutes, and I'd be okay with that. But
Far enough to where like if they get close, we might be able to like hear them coming. Possibly.
I think I think we'll very gingerly step into the mud, but only up to like her knees. And that's about it. I think it only matters if whatever part of you touching the ground smells.
That's a solid thought.
Well then, what if we all flew away?
You know the fly spell floats.
No, you had a potion earlier.
I'm out of potions, Flubs.
Oh.
I'm out of magic. I know I seem pretty powerful, but even I have my limits.
I'm not allowed to fly for another 5 levels.
Who's stopping me?
You can't say
Who's
like
saying no?
you were banned from flying. Like,
What did you do?
Yeah, I thought you were on a no-fly list. I was like,
Yep,
Alderheart
it
put
did.
you on a no-fly list?
Yeah, they said yeah. I don't even have anything for that one. They
ever
did.
since the incident in '97.
Yeah, oof.
That's why I don't eat jelly beans anymore.
alright, well, let's move on a little further, I guess.
Do we have to, if we're walking now, do we have to do it sneakily, or are we just sort of like
It's gonna
opening up space?
be sneaking.
Could
Okay.
be stealth check to a new location, and then
Okay.
rest,
Yeah.
or we have to stealth while resting.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right, guys. So how long would you like to walk?
I think an hour.
Sure.
Totally doable. You're not gonna get super far because it is difficult terrain. But go ahead. We'll do a group stealth roll. And I will roll
Oops.
for a 2.
My
Well,
stealth is garbage. Wow.
all right. Flubs, kick us off, right?
24.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa!
Greb.
14.
Okay. Riven.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's
But if you
move
had
on.
to like guesstimate a number.
I would say it's a 1 minus 1, actually.
Yeesh.
A
You rolled a
dirty,
one?
a dirty 0.
Dirty
Wow.
zero.
This is, yeah,
That's-
the dirty 0. I'm covered in mud.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
don't believe you. I think you've rolled 3 nat ones in a row. I think that's what that means.
I think that's what happened.
This is
Goddamn.
my special, the Adventure Zone dice.
That looks like a 7.
No,
No,
I'm
that
sorry.
is a
I'm
7.
trying. I'm holding it up wrong. Hang on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. The one's
Oh.
right there.
Wait. Why is it not go?
You have to
My
turn.
fingers are going the wrong way.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is it. This is
Yeah.
it.
Oofity.
Okay. Yeah, oofa
Well,
doofa.
you'll be unhappy to know that Clapperclaw and Lady Morgort also rolled tragically bad. So,
Yikers. All right.
Flubs, you bounce merrily through the difficult terrain, and every so often we'll look behind and just see. Greb is doing okay. She's sort of learned how to, like, you were teaching her, like, how to be a little stealthy, so she's, like, kind of picked up on how you give directions now, but everyone
I was
else
just
is...
trying to like follow in his footsteps.
Yeah, everyone else is struggling. Pot is like constantly tripping, like constantly getting stuck in something. Clapperclaw is very skeptical of everything and is sort of like very hesitant to jump and will sort of take the long way around things. Lady Morgort is just exhausted. She's you guys notice that she does wear like full plate armor, like, and Riven of course is also older and the largest of the group, and of course is moving very slow. You guys do not get very far, but it is a different spot than what you were. Go ahead and we'll say, who has the best survival? Probably Riven, right? Maybe Greb.
I think,
I got +2.
yeah, me too. Also.
Okay, whoever you guys think would be the person to like scout out a campsite.
Yeah, I think Riven would do that.
Go ahead. So roll
do we
a
want me to roll
survival. You can roll. You got to break the curse at some point.
An 18 plus 2.
All right, dirty 0 or dirty 20.
0.
Don't say dirty 0 again. We're beyond. That
Jinx
was a
it.
while.
Yeah. You guys get to a point that sort of bottlenecks a little bit, and it's Flubs is able to like get through and then show you guys how to get through this like weird little patch, and you don't think it's super plausible that a large hunting party would take the time to like sneak in here. So you guys think you would be fairly safe in this weird little alcove that's presented itself.
Awesome. Riven's gonna go ahead and share this information. And then do we need to, are we all just gonna nap here, or do we want to maybe take shifts? Is that gonna affect
Fifth for sure, and I think we should try to disguise this place as much as we can too.
So each of you can roll a survival check and describe to me what you do to help disguise this place, and I'll let Clapperclaw and Lady Morgort help. 2 of you.
My goodness.
13?
Yeah.
Okay.
He froze on a really funny face.
I did.
No, I think I did.
We all
Oh,
did.
Okay.
We all did.
Okay, 13 with advantage or without advantage?
Oh, I didn't do with advantage.
Oh, do we get advantage?
Only 2 of you get advantage from help with Clapperclaw and Lady Morgort.
I mean, if yours was decent, I will take the advantage.
2 of you get it, so.
I'll do it. That
18?
wasn't.
Okay, go ahead and
Okay.
take it. That's fine.
To me?
I think Greb would know where to find like certain plants and things to like grab to help kind of like camouflage things.
Yeah, you know where to find like big, like you like take big lily pads and are able to sort of like blend it in, and Clapperclaw helps you out because you just need an extra pair of claws, you guess.
Here, cut these roots for me.
Snip, snip.
I rolled a 9. Well, 7 plus 2, 9 for my rad idea.
With advantage, that's what you rolled?
Oh, no, not with advantage. Oopsies. Hey, I improved it by 1, so it's now an 8 plus 2, a 10.
Terrible. Okay. Flubs, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 4. Flubs is real tired.
Okay. Okay. Riven,
Instead of trying to disguise the camp, he's going to all the different like little boulders in this little nook and deciding which one to sleep on tonight.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, he's found the comfiest spot to lay his head, and that's very important. Riven,
He's a little traumatized tonight.
Yeah, you should. Very, very, very freaked out.
He's still a little burned.
Yeah, he's a little burn. You put the burn salve on. Real sad.
I did, yeah.
Riven, you get help from Lady Morgort, and it's more you start directing her to do things, and she does not like that. And and you're just like, no, just do it like this. And she's like, well, I've lived here all my, just and she
don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, don't tell me what to do. She's sort of like, I don't take orders from you, and you're just like, I'm not trying to order you around. I just need us to do this. We're both really tired, and just tensions are really high. You're on the run. Still, at the end of the day, I mean, it looks better than it did.
Good job, team.
I'm surprised that we're all still conscious at this point. That was a lot.
You see Clapperclaw is like fully just splayed out on a rock, just like asleep. Pot is bubbling some soup because Greb often forgets to eat while in the workshop. So Pot does have
Pat, please tell me you cleaned yourself out first.
cling cling cling. Like
you had trash in you earlier.
Cling, cling, cling. You told him to put it down. So you did tell him to not pick up the trash, and Pot is well trained enough that he knows how to like clean himself out, and this is something that he's programmed to do because you do forget to eat. He's like on a timer almost. It's not
cute.
It's not the most delicious soup.
He's a little Instapot.
Yeah, he's a little Instapot. Aw, cute. So it's not the most delicious soup you've ever had. It's like mostly mushrooms and like bone broth.
Thanks,
and you're
Pot.
not gonna question where the bones came from. Cling,
Good
cling.
job, Pot.
Cling, cling, cling. Like, and he's just like giving you guys cups of soup and stuff, and like, Lady Morgort, sort of just like is almost falling asleep as she's like sipping the cup, and like does actually fall asleep with a little bit like left, and it does like spill over her armor, and you're just like, it's fine, it's fine. Pot goes over at some point and
gingerly
just like
take the cup.
takes it, puts it in himself for like a dishwasher cycle.
So cute. I'm so proud of him. It's such a great artificer. Well, I guess I could take the first watch. I wanted to use some stuff anyways before I go to bed.
That's fine with me.
I'll pull out my little travel desk and alchemist stuff and start like moving things and tinkering.
Riven, can you make me an Arcana check, please?
Yes.
Oh, Flubs, can I see that marble you found?
Flubs is already curled up, but it's
As
probably in his
a-
pack.
Yeah,
He's
can I
on
go
top
and
of the
look in his
backpack, right?
pockets?
Yeah, it is in the top. Yeah, the most recent thing.
Didn't he say he put it in his pocket?
You did put it in your pocket.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
So you're like,
because
I know where
Riven
it's
was doing
going!
it. Yeah.
In my
Yeah,
pocket.
in the pocket.
Can I go and like feel his pocket? See if
Yeah,
it's in there?
he curled up, but that side is like on top, so it's just right there.
Yeah, I won't make you make a sleight of hand check.
And I'll pull out a book and start flipping through it and studying the marble and ritually casting Identify.
Sick. Ribbon, what was that Arcana check?
That was a 15 plus 4, 19.
Ooh, okay. You have spent a little bit of time with Pot now. You have lived in Alderheart your whole life. The Spring Court was not affected by the hags magic as much, and like things are pretty good in the Spring Court. It's a very magical place. You've never seen anything quite like Pot. You've seen walking cauldrons, you've seen homunculus servants. Pot is, to you, seems like it's a, you know, he's not awakened. Like, you've seen awakened objects and animals before. But he's special. You, like, you know that Greb enchanted him somehow, mayhaps, but, like, that just sort of pops into your mind as you're going to sleep. You're just like, I've seen a lot of stuff and I've never seen anything. Like, it tickles your brain when Greb's like, I'm such a good alchemist, like, and you're like, if you made this, that is extremely impressive.
Yeah, and I think as Riven's sort of drifting off to sleep, he also has the thought of like a curiosity that he hasn't he's not experienced or felt in quite some time. I think Riven's at the point in his life where almost nothing surprises him, like kind of what you were alluding to. So the fact that something has piqued his interest in a way that sparked curiosity, I think it makes him slightly uncomfortable, but also slightly happy is not the word, but
Hopeful.
there's a little bit of hope there, I think.
Yeah, it's like, you're like, huh.
Yeah, maybe
Didn't know that
chuffed.
could still happen.
Yeah.
The identify spell.
This is another use.
Yes, that's
the
dude. That's my
identify
favorite. That's my
love
shit.
it.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite thing.
I have not finished sophomore year yet. I'm still sitting in that one.
I think junior year is better. Oh,
And they just wrapped it, didn't they?
they did just
Recently?
wrap it. I was like, again, very hot take. I was not hype for season 3. I was like, we don't need this. And then I was like, pleasantly surprised, as I always am.
2 is difficult because they're doing it live. Anyway, we're on a tangent. My bad.
We're on a tangent. Okay, identify. The marble appears to be some sort of magical containment. However, you've seen containers like this, like monster containers, where you can like pop them in and out. But this seems to be like a single use, so much cheaper to make, much like a lot easier to sort of like take care of and carry around. But once you break it, it's sort of like it's done. So you can only use it once. It also looks like there's a gelatinous cube inside.
It is a gelatinous cube.
It's a Pokeball.
It's a one-time use Pokeball. I was, dude, oh my god, Emma, I was so scared that you were gonna break that shit on the ground. I was like,
What?
I was like, do not unleash a gelatinous cube on yourselves right now. Please.
We could
It's
handle
not
it.
that dumb.
For whatever, I was
You
like,
smart
oh
cookie.
no. And then I was like, no, wait, that's some Flub shit. Flubs would do that.
Flubs would do that. Yeah.
You're lucky he went to sleep.
Yeah. So Greb, you're like, great, a gelatinous cube whenever we need it.
I think Greb would try to find like any of Flub's socks.
Yeah,
and
it is
like,
breakable. And you're
wrap
like,
it up real well.
it's not like fragile, but like if Flubs landed really badly,
Be in a world of surprises.
and then he would immediately be in a gelatinous cube. Not great. Not a good time.
Yeah.
You see the exact scenario play out in your head, and you're like, no. One of his socks. Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
clean.
I think he does have a single pair of socks, but he never wears them.
Okay, they're clean
Yeah.
because he's never used them.
Yeah.
I'll just take both socks and just wrap it up real well. And
They
then
look-
instead of putting it,
I feel like if Flubs never wore them, maybe he used them as like potholder
Containers.
situation for like the hot dog.
I feel like Kettle Steam probably made him take
Yes,
them.
they're
I
for
think that's
sure
definitely, yeah.
they're for sure Christmas gifts.
Flubs was like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, candle night.
Instead of putting it back in his pocket, I'm just gonna put it in like a safe area in his backpack.
You can also put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah. Just didn't want him to wake up and think I stole it.
Okay, yeah, that's
Do we
fair.
have a bag of holding,
I'll
or is
ask
it
him in the
fine?
morning.
Okay.
I think it'll be safer tonight in his backpack, but yeah, I'll ask him in the morning. I do want to tinker and make some progress, though.
Tinker it up.
So, I would love to try to finish the scale mail armor,
Okay.
which is 45% done currently. And then I also want to start working on Pot's eyes.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
And one more thing. I wanted to make a potion of water breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got the gillyweed for that, right?
I've got gillyweed, and then the other ingredient is a water elemental droplet, but I was hoping I could use a mermaid pearl instead.
Okay, yeah, like as like a substitute.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. And for Pot's eyes, you are gonna need 2 precious gems.
Hmm. I have any precious?
I guess you have 1 mermaid pearl. Like,
Well,
Um.
Flubs has 29 more.
that's fair.
Actually, I have 4 mermaid pearls.
Okay, well there you go.
I don't have anything. No one ever pays me in gum.
Maybe I could
You guys
like
getting paid?
kind of. Maybe I could take 2 mermaid pearls and also kind of like enchant and transmute them or something into like a different type of gem.
Sure, yeah, I'll let you I'll let you transmute them for a bit. Alright, so make, what do you want to work on first?
The armor.
Alright, go ahead and make a tinkering check.
I haven't done one of those in a while. Is it
Yeah, let me doubly check that I am doing this right.
intelligence?
I want to say it's, I think last time we did proficiency, because you're proficient in...
But it would still be
Tinkered.
an ability on top of that.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's intelligence plus tinkering, plus proficiency. So 1 sec.
Okay. So that'd be a +8.
Yeah, I'll say intelligence plus proficiency. That makes the most sense to me.
If it's going to be the same thing, a lot of times, like for rogues, what you can do is create a custom skill. Like I've done that for thieves' tools, and you can add it
Oh.
to that list. So it's just a very handy one number.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a good point.
25.
Okay. You are 75% done with the armor.
So close.
Your mom has really nice handwriting. And it's difficult to read. And she writes
Why
really
does she have to
small.
use cursive, these boomers? Gosh dang it. No one uses that anymore. Okay, and then I'll do the water breathing potion, which I have as a DC 12.
Okay. Easy DC for you.
It's a nat 20.
There you go. Yeah, go ahead and roll a D6 on the nat 20.
On fire tonight.
Like a D6. 4!
You get 4 water breathing
Yes.
potions.
Now I won't drown!
As easily.
As easily.
Okay, and then the last thing was Pot's eyes. $21.
Okay, yeah. We'll say you get 25% done.
Oh, wait.
Go ahead and make... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
I was gonna say make a perception check while you're on watch.
I was just gonna.
Yeah, you're totally on watch here.
Yeah,
I'm
like
with disadvantage.
Okay.
Pot can't really be on watch.
He's brewing stuff,
Yeah.
He's doing
or
dishes.
he's on the spin cycle.
Cleaning
15.
the cups.
15?
Yeah. 13 plus 2.
You don't hear anything.
Okay.
You get a lot of work done, though.
Coast seems clear. Yeah. Get so much work done.
It's so much work done.
Cool. Mr. Riven, it's your turn.
Sorry.
Quiet.
Mm.
It's your turn to keep watch. I'm going to bed. I didn't hear anything or see anything.
You didn't see any. Wait, were your eyes closed too? You didn't see anything. Surely your eyes were
Not
open. right?
literally.
Oh, okay. It's early. I don't know. Just checking. Good night. Old man stretch.
Can you keep watch? Are you good?
I'm great. I
Cracks
only
his
need
neck real loud.
4 hours of sleep. Ever.
Insight check. Is he lying to me?
Okay, make an insight check. Riven, roll persuasion or deception. Don't tell me which.
Me too.
You got a 2?
22.
22.
Oh, jeez Louise. I got a 5. Just, I'm rolling duds.
Is it true or not?
It's not. I actually don't know how long I've been asleep, and yeah, this is the tough guy persona for sure.
Okay.
So do with that what you will. You can either pity the dude or you can call him on his bullshit.
Pod can stay up.
Yeah, Pot doesn't sleep, but Pot doesn't have eyes. Like,
Is Pot done washing dishes?
you hear the cling, cling, cling.
Good job, Pot.
Yeah.
Hey, Pot, can you brew a cup of tea for Mr. Riven?
You just see Pot start, like, brewing tea, like, takes the dishes out, puts it in the bag, like, pulls out, like, the canteen, tea bags, selects a
He's
tea.
surprisingly organized.
Yeah. You're just like, what the fuck?
Pot,
Make sure he drinks it, too. He
Okay.
Pot,
really
do you
needs
have
it.
Earl Grey?
Cling, 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 cling. He holds up Earl Grey.
Alright.
Ah, marvelous. All right, thank you, Greb. I will keep Pot company.
Yeah, and make sure you keep your eyes open for keeping watch, please.
Always.
Thank you.
Not my first rodeo.
And I'll go over to Flubs and just curl up with him.
Aww.
It's a big rock.
It's cute. Riven, your Grinch heart does melt a little at Greb and Flubs snuggling. You're like, oh, they're adorable. It's too cute.
I think in this moment, Riven doesn't realize it, but there is like a subconscious, like just sort of like a needling of, I really I missed out on my opportunity to have kids of my own in a way. Like, obviously, these two are fully grown adults, you know,
Uh,
up and coming, right?
yeah.
But
They're like
no, but like
teenagers.
to the degree of like you're self-sufficient, right? And so like this
They're on this
moment
adventure
of
by themselves for sure.
yeah, and this moment of just this kind of compassion or something that like that's just not not something that Riven gets really engaged with or witness, especially within the last several years of his life. So yeah, like subconsciously, like something sort of like the gears start turning, like almost as if he regrets having missed out on maybe an opportunity to be a part of something like that with his own younger family members.
I think Riven also sees them, and Riven, like, you guys have spoken enough that you know that Flubs and Greb have not actually known each other that long. And so you you have a moment where you're taken aback by how close they are and how that they seem to have like both decided that this is like part of my family, and like they feel a very like a bond with each other that you have not. You've had friends, you have close friends, you have dear friends, but not friends that you've had a long time.
Right, and I think that for Riven to develop that type of trust takes there's some sort of like mental clock, like, well, I can't trust them that much, I haven't known them that long. But then, like you're saying, observing the way that they get along, it's a foreign idea.
Mm-hmm. You're slightly taken aback by how trusting they are, and also kind of making note that in their implicit trust in each other, it has strengthened their bond, rather than your approach, which is often guarded and suspicious and cautious.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a perception check. I'll let I cannot give you advantage on perception with looking out with Pot, so
yeah.
when he has eyes,
yet.
I will totally give it to you guys.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. Pot's new eyes.
A work in progress.
Yeah.
This cup of Earl Grey is exceptional. That is an 11 plus 2. Wait, you said perception? Yeah, 11 plus 2, that's 13. So
I love how he's more friends with Pot than he is.
Yeah.
No, it's so funny.
it's because
Pot
Pot can't like backtalk.
Pot can't judge
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Pot's not sassy. Well, I mean, sassy, but without the voice, and so it's less. But yeah, that was a
Riven,
13.
with a 13, you you drink your tea, you get lost in your thoughts. You have a bit of a watch where, when you drive home and you get home and you're like, I don't really remember driving home. You have
the number
a
of
bit
times
of
I've done that is worrying, but yes.
Autopilot.
Yeah, just autopilot. And of course you hear the swamp noises and whatnot, but you don't hear anything as of right now. Um,
Can we
Torts-
canonically can we say that one of the swamp noises is like every so often, like out in the distance you hear?
What
I didn't
was it?
hear that.
Oh, good, because my microphone's so good it doesn't actually pick it. Okay, so
Yeah,
donkey.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, donkey.
What's going on in this swamp?
Get out of my swamp.
So I'm sorry, you said I don't hear anything except swamp noises.
Yeah,
And
and
the calm sipping of a cup.
yeah, you don't hear anything too crazy.
We're all gonna die.
You start to get a little sleepy
No, please no.
at the end of your watch, and you nod off just a hair, and then you're like, and what sort of jumps you out of your falling asleep is a big mosquito, like zzz, like right across your face, and it's super loud, and you're like, oh, and you sort of like are on guard for a little bit of your watch.
So it's one of those moments where you're just like you jolt awake and then you're like, oh, I'm not tired anymore. Oh.
Yep.
I wasn't sleeping, I was just resting my eyes.
That's such an old man argument. Such an old man argument. You don't notice anything. Here's a question. Do you guys light a fire?
I was gonna argue no, but willing to accept other dissenting opinions.
Is Pot able to heat that soup?
Yeah, that's a
like
good
an internal-
question.
He can heat himself, but there's no fire.
Yeah, it's just thermodynamics, honestly.
He's like one of
You
those
just have the steam in there
he's like one
somewhere.
of those like counters that won't burn you, but they're hot. But they can
It's a
cook the
hand
food.
warmer packet.
Yeah.
Mm, mm,
The, like, induction.
Yeah.
mhm.
It's a chemical reaction, like the love I have for Pot.
Rama.
Do you wake up Flubs?
Oh, I should probably before I totally fall asleep. Okay. So Riven just kind of slowly trudges over the Flubs. Does a little. Well, gosh, no. What am I gonna do with these two? Tries to like very carefully separate Greb and Flub because he don't want to wake both of them up. And as long as that, successfully didn't wake up Greb, I'm just gonna, how do I want to do this? I'm gonna get within an inch of Flub's face, and I'm gonna go, Flubs, wake up.
just two daggers out immediately.
Yeah, does Flubs get the jump off?
I don't know. Does he?
Roll initiative.
Yeah, what would it be initiative?
I can
I
roll
guess
a dex
initiative,
saving
yeah.
throw. Can I do a dex saving
For
throw?
fun. Yeah.
Would
I guess you have,
this wake
you have
me up?
danger sense, right?
Oh, I do have danger sense, so
Yeah.
I get
You
an advantage on
You
it.
do
So
get
that's good because that was a
Am I?
Dude, you're rolling so
What am-
bad.
What am I rolling?
not this time.
Initiative, initiative, I suppose.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I got an 18.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, considering my dex is terrible.
I got a
Yes.
25.
I should have known. I should have absolutely done. Yeah,
19
this
plus
was a terrible mistake, but you know what? We make mistakes when we're tired. That's
he doesn't quite I think maybe there's a point of contact, but I don't think it's like enough to draw blood or anything. He just like kind of pulls the dagger up, and then like there's an instant of like not recognition in his eyes. Oh. my bad. Why did you do that? Did I wake anyone up?
Probably not. You did it real silently. You're a rogue.
Rue. Yeah.
It is your turn to take the watch, and I didn't want to startle you, but I also didn't want to wake anyone else. So I had to do it really closely.
Got it, because I'm the responsible one. I understand.
Well, now it is your responsibility. I officially relieve control of the watch to you, and I will be over there if you need me.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Pot makes a wicked cup of Earl Grey if you're interested, by the way.
What is that tea? I don't
Oh,
really
yeah.
like tea.
You don't like tea? Okay.
Flub like
very well.
Flub's like Mountain Dew. Like fresh,
yeah.
fresh dew
He
from
would
the
be a
mountain.
Mountain Dew guy.
you would.
Give me the Mountain Dew and them hot dogs.
Yeah.
I need 2 cans of Mountain Dew, 3 bags of Cheetos.
You know
Four
Flubs loves
Snickers.
hot Cheetos.
So I'm actually a huge fan of Chester's hot fries, and have always been since middle school.
Distinct difference.
And I know that there's another brand with like a blue bag, but we don't mess with that one.
Not the blue brand.
I feel like Flubs is the person who's buying those overly done hot dogs in the gas station.
They've been on the roller for 3 days.
Oh man.
You know it's
Yeah,
good because it's so shiny.
Yeah. Ugh.
He likes a nice crust on them.
Yeah. He likes it kind of gnarly.
Yeah.
It tastes more like lizard that way. I don't know why you guys are saying anything.
It's like a cheese pool, but it's the casing of the hot dog, and you're like,
Ooh.
I just grossed myself out.
It's just turned into a giant beef stick.
Snap into a hot dog.
Cool. Flubs will go over towards Pot, I suppose. Kind of plop down on the rock.
Blink, blink, blink.
Did you see my marble flop? Not flop, pot?
Flubs is over here talking to himself.
Yeah.
He's talking to Pot, man.
Oh, you got a mirror?
He'll start kind of like combing around the campsite in the mud, just like looking to see if it dropped somewhere.
Where's my
Well, you
treasure?
did put it in his
I
pocket,
put
right?
it in his bag.
Ooh. Okay. Go ahead and make me an investigation check. Flubs.
Flubs is great at those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
My precious.
+2. Okay, alright, so 10.
Okay. Now is the question that will confuse all. I need to know what type of rations everyone has.
About that.
Well, someone threw away my corn dogs.
Yeah. So you have fantasy Tupperware cupcakes.
Yep. That's about it.
I don't have any documented rations. Can I?
You just have like at least one in your adventuring pack.
So my ration. So just describe them.
Probably, some beef jerky, maybe
We do
like
have a bit of that.
half a wheel of cheese and some like crackers.
Hardtack and
Yeah.
grape.
You got canteen.
I think Greb would have a lot of like packets of instant soup and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, a lot of like instant food that you could cook in pot that you just need to add water to.
And your mushrooms and stuff, are they being held in your bag of holding or are they being held in your backpack?
I think those would probably be in my backpack.
Okay.
Oh no.
Flubs, go ahead and make me a perception check.
All my ingredients and everything are in my bag of holding though. My backpack of holding.
16.
Okay.
Not bad.
Flubs, you're keeping watch, and you sort of are like at the entrance of this bottleneck. You see beautiful, shiny lights, like fireflies, but bigger. Oh, and they're pretty. They're just over there.
I'll be right back, okay? Keep an eye out.
Cling, cling, cling.
I'm gonna go look at these shiny little orbs.
Great.
He's like, yes, please do.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
You go towards these like shiny lights. We're gonna say they're 40 feet away, so not too far. You're like, okay. Flubs, how do you approach them?
I think Flubs, in the moment, would think that these colorful lights don't want to be seen. So he's gonna kind of watch from a distance and kind of flip from tree to tree. He's gonna try to be stealthy about it.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Not a great roll. That's a 14.
14. You're very enticed by the balls of light. They dim, they get brighter, they seem to like dance with each other. There's only 3 of them, and you try and be stealthy, but you've definitely been stealthier. You also are just not sure on if they have eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're just sort of like, well, maybe it's like Pot. Like, Pot can't really see. How close do you think you get to them?
Is there any seeming change if I get within, like, say, 20 feet? If I close half the distance?
Half the distance? No.
Is it... Can I clearly see, like, I'm assuming it's, like, hard to see in the core of it. It's just kind of light pouring outward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He thinks that's because he's not close enough. So he's
Okay.
gonna try to get closer to see if he can see what is, like, forming that light.
Okay. Go ahead and make another perception for me as you get closer.
Nine?
Okay. You get closer and like, of course, the camera like would like zoom in on you. You just see like the big golden orbs in your spotlight, in your eyes, and you get pretty damn close to them. Would you say within 10 feet? Within...
I would say within 10 feet, yeah.
Okay. They're sort of like bouncing around, and Flubs, what's your passive perception?
Whoa. Improved since we leveled up.
Wow.
It's a 13.
Okay, hey. Flubs, there's a small tickling in the back of your brain, like, this is maybe dangerous. Like, there's just like a small inkling of like, in hindsight, maybe not the safest thing I've ever done. The orbs are very beautiful. You feel a little like itch on your arm, and you go to smack it, and you see a spider is on your arm. As you flick the spider off, you see that another spider has landed on your other arm, and as the spider is like flicked off, one of the wisps sort of dodges it and like goes wide, and you see one giant spider leg.
I'm gonna bolt.
Okay. Flubs, go ahead and roll initiative.
I hate this so much. I'm in a
This is some
big...
Harry Potter nonsense.
He's only 30 feet away.
True. I need
Which
to
means he
change.
could lead them right back here.
I sure can.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. I was like, damn, you guys keep getting... I was like, oh, they'll notice. And I was like, they will not notice.
It wasn't as good. It was a 16 for me.
16. Okay. Let me put your initiative in here. The swarm of spiders is gonna go first. You sort of start like freaking out once you see two spiders on you. You realize that they're like starting to crawl all over you. And they are going to bite, which is what they have.
No, sir.
Nom nom nom.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Does a 16 hit?
Yep.
Cool. They are all over you. You're gonna take...
I was gonna have a fear of spiders.
I know, I'm
backing him
really
up.
traumatizing poor Flubs. That is a 4. You're gonna take 14 damage.
14? Okay, got it.
Yikes.
Yikers. Alrighty.
Do you yell?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Greb, Riven, and Lady Morgort are all going to hear that. I would imagine that you are not being subtle or quiet about this whatsoever. Nope. And you guys can also roll initiative.
Nice.
But you will go after this round.
12.
10.
Wow. So good, you guys.
It's a great day to roll dice. But it's almost tomorrow, so our luck's about to turn around. Well, at least on the East Coast.
Wow. Clapperclaw and Lady Morgort have never rolled worse. Okay.
They're
You didn't have to
useless.
say it out loud. You didn't have to say it out loud.
We would have found out in a minute.
We felt bad enough
Yeah,
as
yeah.
it was. One of us, anyway.
The giant spider is gonna go. The will-o'-the-wisp sort of like float away a little bit, and their light sort of still shadow, like it's still a lot of shadow, but it's just enough to just see this massive figure. And you're small, so it's even bigger than it's really supposed to be. And it is going to you run? Yeah,
Well,
it's gonna try and
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
okay, it's gonna web you.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Is that an attack roll or is that a save by me?
Yeah, it's to hit. So that was a nat 20.
Okay.
But it doesn't
Oh,
do any damage. So,
Okay.
So you can, you are restrained, and you can make a strength check on your turn to get out of it. And let's see if it says. I mean, I think they only have one action, so the web is all you get. So you try and run, you turn around, and you just feel, and you're restrained onto like a tree branch, and the spiders are just like all over you. You're panicking. You're
freaking out.
you're
Yeah.
freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, he is full on screaming now.
Yeah, full screaming. The swarm is gonna go again. It's back to the top of the round essentially, so you guys will get to go soon.
Did I not get a turn?
Oh, yes. You do get a turn. Go ahead, Flubs. Sorry.
Cool.
You're restrained.
I am restrained, yes. Instead of a strength check, could I instead try to cut the webbing with my dagger?
Absolutely can. That's within the rules.
I'd like to do that, please.
Okay.
What, attack roll? Yes. Oh, boy. Oh, well, actually, I'm restrained, aren't I?
You are.
Wow, okay. Well, does a 10 hit?
Literally just hits.
Oh, let's go, okay.
Flubs, you're pure instinct at this point, and you're like,
Yep.
you almost fumble your dagger, and you get like grip back on it, and you just at the last second like free yourself.
Yeah, I'll just run.
Okay. Are you gonna
cool with the
disengage?
team. Yeah, I'll bonus action disengage. Yep,
'Kay.
that sounds like a smart thing to do.
Okay.
So I'm sorry. So there's one giant spider, right?
One big ass motherfucker.
And then
Swarms of spiders, and then also the will of the wisp, which have not attacked you at this time.
Right, and are kind of floating away.
They're not. Yeah, they're thinking about it.
Okay, got it. Amazing. The swarm of spiders, is that like all around me, or are they like actively on me?
They're actively on you, and like now that you're like looking around in the panic, you just see like literally this entire section of the grove is like crawling with spiders.
Is it a thing where if I dash away, I'll still have spiders on me?
No, I'll say when you run, you'll probably knock them off and stuff. But yeah, you can get out of their zone. But you will, if you run back to the camp, you will be leading. Like, they will follow.
That would be something that a sane and in their right mindset kobold would think about.
Absolutely.
That's not
what's happening right now. Yeah.
Nope. He is gonna freak out, disengage, dash back towards the campsite, and just kind of scream, "Burn it all! Burn it all down!"
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah. So his movement speed is 30 feet, so I think he basically gets to that like opening.
Okay.
Dashing up, and that'll be the end of his turn.
Okay. That is now the swarm of insects. They're just gonna move up to you, essentially. Well, they only have a 20 feet speed, so I don't think they get to you. They get like halfway to you, right?
Cool.
And same with the giant spider. The giant spider like lumbers towards you and only makes it like 30 feet, but like fully out from whatever it was hiding behind. Riven, Greb, and Lady Morgort and Clapperclaw fully awake. You guys are like, holy shit. You come out the bottleneck and you can't see exactly what's happening, but you definitely hear Flubs losing his shit. And you do see some like dancing lights in the not so far distance.
Would I know what those are?
Make
From my book of
make a Arcana or Nature check. I think Arcana is probably better for you.
Another nat 20.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you know they're will of the wisp, and you know they're really fucking dangerous.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We gotta leave. We gotta run. I don't know if we can fight those things. I'm still out of magic. We gotta go.
What things? What are you talking about?
There's will-o'-the-wisps.
What? Where? What?
Where's Flubs?
Gling, gling, gling.
Why do I woke up to screams? Who's screaming? Where's going on? What?
I'm gonna roll my eyes and just start running towards where I think Flubs is coming from.
He needs his Earl Grey again.
Need my morning. Pick me up. I follow Greb. I think I'm just gonna run in the same direction for lack of awareness and I haven't had my morning coffee.
Yeah, you call for Flubs.
Flubs, where are you? Flubs! You're cutting
It's
it
even funnier like the mic cutting out. Like, just like,
he's just screaming. He's like, they're all around us and burn everything. He's not making sense.
Mm-hmm.
How close do we need to get to these beasties before we know that they're beasties?
Yeah, do we see the spiders yet?
Both of you make a perception check.
Aw. Gosh.
Now I feel bad.
Hot Garbo
Four.
said it. I got a 7 + 2, a 9. You got a 4.
Greb knows that they're will-o'-the-wisps, that they're dangerous, but other than that, you guys see jack shit.
Flubs, run!
He really shouldn't have wandered off because there are like a large number of things that are in the swamp. Flubs, are you okay?
Lady Morgort, we gotta go!
Oh my goodness. Okay. She just starts like grabbing random stuff.
Hot cup!
Okay, so you guys are gonna
Wait,
use
oh.
your full movement, and you can get through the bottleneck, and then you'll only be able to see the will-o'-the-wisps.
As everyone's like picking up
Is that
their
what the
stuff
yellow dots are?
from as everyone's picking up their stuff from the campsite, Riven, I think Riven's already started running, right?
Yeah, it's just like a mad dash, mad scramble.
But like Riven like turns head over his shoulder to shout back, don't leave anything behind. Rule number 30, leave it better than you found it.
I don't think now's the time to think about that!
Every day is a lesson. You make it you make the most of it.
So, is this like yellow tunnels? Like the.
I'll say that's the bottleneck, yeah.
Right?
Everyone back through! Go back through! Back up!
You guys can definitely back up using your full movement.
Yeah.
So you can like Scooby-Doo, get to the end of it, see Flubs like just beyond, and then like be like, just kidding.
Come on,
It's like-
Flubs, come on!
It'll be
Everyone
like
back through!
the thing where like their feet are moving so fast but they're standing still. Picking up dust.
Once we get everyone back through, I'm gonna ready a thing.
We okay. Are we all
Yeah, are we in
together?
initiative?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
are
I
in
think so.
initiative. So
Yeah, we're
so
keeping
sorry.
our movement.
Who
Yeah.
is next? Greb is actually first. So Greb, what are you gonna ready? When you use your movement to go to the end of the bottleneck and then back through the bottleneck.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to ready a weird looking water balloon again. And it's gonna technically be Cautious Tostic Brew.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold that until everyone's through and out of the bottleneck.
Oakley dokley. So you ready the action until everyone's through.
Mhm.
Okay. Any bonus action?
Pot, get over here.
Okay. Pot comes with. Pot can
And
also
he'll,
do their action.
yeah, he'll. Flubs looks hurt, doesn't he? Pot's gonna ready an action of holding a healing potion, and once Flubs comes into range of him, he's gonna administer the healing potion.
Cool.
I kind of almost imagine Pot's healing potions look also like water balloons, and he just like
He just like whomps you.
yeah.
That's hella funny.
Pop! It's not the time!
I guess
I
feel better. All right, Riven, that's your turn.
I had such a cool idea, but I still don't know about the Spideys. I assume. So instead, going to rage. Yeah, I'll rage. I'll use my bonus action.
Alright. No one
how long
ever
is that?
lets me fucking sleep. Like,
Yeah. So, there's a little bit of a grumpiness to this current rage from having my REM cycle interrupted. Not cool. Whose idea was this? And I think I'm not going to use my action to attack Flubs, but I'm going to use my free action to say, "What happened? You were standing watch." Oh wait, is he not?
I mean, he's at the end of the.
Toward you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as he's running to close the distance, I'm just like, "Flubs, what are you doing? You're supposed to be standing watch." And I'm all raged out. And I got like veins popping out my neck. He doesn't have to answer, but it was a rhetorical question. And then for action active. I also would like to ready an action. If I can. And that's gonna be just a melee attack. I want to basically have both hands on my quarterstaff, ready to give a whack to anybody or anything that comes through that bottleneck.
Cool.
Anybody or anything that isn't Flubs.
Of course.
I'm glad you made that specification.
Made that specific. Ooh. So it's Lady Morgort's turn. So she is actually gonna like push past you and come out the side of the bottleneck. And she how much can she move? Only 30. I guess, well, yeah, she can't do anything. She'll just, I think she'll just stay there and sort of like yell at Flubs and be like, "Flubs! What the hells?"
I saw of them.
You're still
So funny to cut out. I think Clapperclaw is just gonna stay right there. That is Flubs' turn.
Flubs will come out of the woods, go careening past Lady Morgort, and just shout like, "The spiders! So many spiders! They're everywhere!"
No,
Oh,
dear.
great.
And he'll kind of use his movement to run through the bottleneck, and then just like start giving himself a pat down.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
That
That was
What-
not I was not imitating Flubs. I feel like there's spiders on me right now, and I'm trying to.
Once that is done, he will just kind of
Is he
pull out.
inside
Oh,
him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so paddle hit him with a water balloon.
Okay. How much healing does he get?
He get
As Flubs is frantically dusting himself off and patting himself, as you're turned around, you feel a bunch of like liquid hit you.
Oh!
7 HP.
Take it.
Okay, it's something.
It is something.
That feels nice.
He'll pull out.
Just like gets hit in the back of the head.
Yeah. He'll pull out a sling and like ready a bullet.
Okay.
Cop will also help like pat the spiders off.
Yeah. He's really good at it. That is going to be the swarm. So, we'll say that they get up to... I'll make them a different color. We'll say they get up to Lady Morgort, and they are going to attack her. Which is not too great, but... Let's see. They don't bite through her heavy armor.
Nice.
The giant spider is gonna go. We're also gonna say that the map is like, it looks like it's like fairly accurate right now.
Okay.
Which is huzzah. So we'll see the giant spider come up past the little small spiders, and you guys just hear Lady Morgort say something in bullywug that you don't understand, but she sounds distressed. And the giant spider is going to web her. Well, actually, I have to see if she gets it back. He does. Okay, she's gonna web her. That doesn't hit.
What
So-
a tank.
Yeah. So, and Lady Morgort just like, it slides like right off her armor, and she's just like, ha! Greb. That's your turn.
Does it look like the swarm's starting to come through the bottleneck?
They're gonna start, yeah. They're gonna be like, yeah, they're gonna start coming through the bottleneck. They are
But
still
they haven't done it yet.
technically at the front near Lady Morgort, but they will be all up on you at the top of the round.
I'm gonna hold my action again. You move right there. And I'm just gonna wait until they're like right up in front of me to use the Tasha's caustic brew.
You see in the, like, again, the sputtering lights, you do see this giant spider figure, and you're like, oh no.
Does it look like it can fit through here?
No.
Okay. Well, that's good.
It could
This-
maybe go over.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
It's
I'm
like
still
it's
gonna wait
it's
until they-
Aragog status. Like
I'm still gonna wait until they kind of like come through here because I want them all to like line up in front of me.
okay, cool.
And then I'll just say, "Pot, ready some acid." Clink, 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 clink.
Cling, cling, cling,
Ready the
cling.
cannons.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is that Pot's turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Huh?
can he help me?
Like with your next attack roll?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can he do that?
Yeah. Why not?
He's handing me the ingredients I need.
Yeah, like he literally helps you set it up. I'll allow that.
I'll get it. Well, I guess I don't really need advantage. Because it's a save for them.
Yeah, he could not help with that.
Okay. I'll just have him ready acid then.
Cool. Riven. You also see the big spider sort of come into the light-ish, and you're just like, nope. No.
Whole lot of nope. Whole lot of nope.
I want nothing to do with that.
You could probably step over me if you really wanted to.
I know that I had readied my quarter staff. So if I'm not going to use it, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, you would have
Because
to
that
move
was
to
in the last
bonk.
round.
Yeah, they didn't come close enough for you to bonk.
Okay, got it. So instead, I will do the moving. I would like to position myself at kind of at the front of the bottleneck,
Go for it.
and I would love to do. Oh, I'm in a rage. Meh.
You're still raging.
Okay. Yep, I am. Does my rage go away if I wild shape?
No, I think that's the whole thing, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like you can end it as a bonus action.
I think
or
that's your
last
whole
turn.
build.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think the whole point is you maintain all your cool stuffs.
I think you need to attack this turn.
Yeah,
though.
I was like,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was like, did it drop because you didn't take any damage, and you didn't hit anything?
I think it's at the end of your turn. I don't think it's at the
Okay,
start.
okay. So yeah, you have to hit something.
Since your last turn or take it. Okay, so if I don't attack on this turn, then my rage will end. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But you can bonus action wild shape and then attack as wild shape and keep your rage.
Okay. I just found it. Wild shape. Wait, what's the difference between wild shape and combat wild shape? Is that the
One's
same
in
thing?
Combat wild
combat.
shape is better.
Oh, combat wild shape is a bonus action, and wild shape is an action. Okay. So then I'm doing combat wild shape. That's my bonus action. I'm gonna transform into a giant wolf spider.
Oh. You're gonna match its freak. I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it a blue wolf spider?
Of course it's a blue wolf spider. Do
Yes,
you even have to
giant
ask?
blue
Like,
wolf spider. Medium-sized,
Just
chunky
a
boy.
giant spider kaiju battle.
it's
Yeah.
This spider smolders with all 8 eyes, or however many eyes it has, right?
Ooh.
Okay. Well, spiders are not capable of language, otherwise I would talk to it, but That's an interesting development that Riven did not see coming at all. Was looking for a distraction, was not looking for Love Island season 4. Gosh.
Riven, get out of the way!
I can't talk.
Yeah, but you can understand.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna like motion with my abdomen in like a no, sort of like I got this.
Okay. Make
Which I believe then the big spider probably mistakes as some sort of a sexy dance.
okay.
Which now I'm regretting in
Make
retrospect.
an intimidation check.
Okay. 14 plus 0.
Okay.
Would have been better. I still haven't taken my action, by the way.
Okay, you still haven't taken your action. The spider is confused. Like it's sort of like
That makes 2 of us.
yeah. It registers other spider.
What are we?
Yeah. It registers other spider.
Are we about to kiss right now?
It's so weird. It's so weird. What the heck? It's nothing. It's nothing.
I mean, damn, druids be getting up to this all the time.
I didn't realize that this druid was so thirsty, but here we are.
Here we are. He's just looking for connection, man. Anyway, so back to we're 2 giant spiders. You don't think you scared the other spider off, but the spider is now sort of hesitant to move forward because it smelled X amount of prey, and now it smells one less prey, and also there's another big spider. And so they're sort of like, You see it pause for a second. It maybe looks less pissed at you. Go ahead and take your action.
My action is I only have bite. Can't do anything else. I don't want to bite though. Dang.
Right with your lips.
I would love to not. Wait, what?
Bite with your lips.
Do spiders have eyebrows? Can I do the eyebrow thing? Like,
I mean,
I'll say
it was
your
smoldering at you.
spider. Yeah, your spider has eyebrows.
big bushy gray eyebrows.
Yeah, big bushy eyebrows.
I don't want to bite anyone right now. I was hoping that I could do some like cool web shooting like Spider-Man, but that's not an ability.
That you get. If you don't attack, you lose your rage.
I don't want to lose my rage. Okay,
There's
well,
still this
But if you don't move,
You
you're
can
gonna
attack.
get
You can bite
hit.
the swarm, I suppose.
is the swarm close enough to
Fuck
bite?
on, he's the spider.
Is the swarm close enough to bite?
Yeah, totally.
Okay,
You just lean down to eat a bunch of the swarm.
Did he command them? It's like a big spider.
only.
Man.
It's
That
it
would
is
be
daddy.
a roll.
Turn on mommy.
How
I'm
does
your
it work when
father
you attack
now.
the swarm? Does the
That-
swarm have a collective HP or?
Yeah, the swarm has a collective HP.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm trying to find out what wolf spiders eat at the moment. Is that too in depth?
That's you're being crazy. Like
No, hang on. But they sometimes they don't. It doesn't say that they eat other spiders, but there's always a time we could start to you know.
Well, it
We
is
can
also
create
not a
our own.
normal spider. It is just you.
yeah.
So
Also, you have no idea what kind of spider the big spider is.
Oh, okay. What? Or that probably means I don't know what the mini ones either. Well, I don't want to eat a spider, but it's not me. It's the spider eating the spider. So
Sure.
I'll try not to think about it. I'm gonna bite the swarm.
Okay.
And yeah, here we go. That's my action. Oh god. Okay. Well, that sucks. That's an 8.
I don't think that
Oh, I'm
hits.
sorry. No, I'm sorry. That's a 9. It's a
Doesn't
plus
hit.
3 to. Gosh dang
Your
it.
heart's
So I
not
chopped.
in it. You're just like,
I did say I didn't want to buy it. Shouldn't have said it. So I guess can I take that missed attack and roll performance to kind of write it off as like I meant to do that and I was being playful.
Sure. Make a deception?
Oh, is it not performance or deception? Either one.
It'll be deception if you're like purposely trying to.
Okay, I mean it's all charisma really. So it's all the
Yeah.
same.
I'm like, it's trash either way, right?
Well, not trash. It's not Dex. I mean, come on. Oh God, Jesus in heaven. All right, so I tried to be flirtatious with my missed attack. I got a 1.
Oh yeah.
Your heart's not in it, man.
Your heart is not in this.
I'm no longer that sexy spider that big one had once seen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm
you,
looking at cool.
you look at the other spider with like a little smolder, and the spider like rears up and is like, and it's definitely pissed as fuck now.
Yeah, the vibes are off now.
Vibes are way off. Not feeling it. Not feeling it.
I oversold it.
I
This is all my
oversold it.
I was trying too hard.
That's gonna be Lady Morgort's turn. She's sort of like, I don't know what you're doing, Riven, but I don't think it's working.
Riven just like uses the back 2 legs and it's like, get the fuck through the bottleneck.
Wow.
Like,
she rolled 1 nat 1 and 120.
machi.
So,
Wow. Yikes.
yeah. So let me look at this map here. She's gonna like run through the spiders. She is not leaving their attack zone area, so she does not take an opportunity attack, but she runs up to the big spider and is gonna crit on said spider and do 2d10 damage.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We are all put into shame by this. Heroic.
So that's gonna be 15 damage to the spider. He is immediately looking pretty goddamn hurt.
Someone's gotta do it.
Blood everywhere. You see Lady Morgort's like glaive that she carries like glints in the moonlight. It's obviously very well taken care of and very sharp. You guys see that like Lady Morgort is obviously a badass and trains. She's not like for show. That is gonna be her turn. Flubs. Clapperclaw's still doing a whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah, it sounds about right, honestly.
What are we paying him for?
We're not paying him shit. Flubs is not freaking out as much now. There's definitely no spiders on him.
There's no spiders on you, which
He's
is
got
a
his
huge
crew
improvement.
behind him. Yeah.
Roll for spider.
No roll for spider. So he's gonna get a bit braver and join Greb in this kind of entryway. Does he have a line to the big spider through this kind of bottleneck?
No, you would hit Riven as a
You
giant
would hit-
spider.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
My big old butt.
if I could hit both of them, that'd be ideal.
No.
All right.
They know it's me, right?
Yeah, it's blue.
We told
yeah.
you to move.
We told you.
It did tell you to move. I mean,
You could-
clearly
you
Lady
could
Morgort.
run up under him and shoot from under him. I'll allow that.
Yeah. Because clearly Lady Morgort is not coming back. She went on the offense, right?
Yeah,
One of
yeah.
y'all need to jump on my back and ride me like a spider horse.
Ooh,
Nope.
I don't hate that idea. That is
I
fun.
think Flubs has had enough of spiders for the day. He'll do that. He'll kind of come up beneath, you know what I mean?
I feel like beneath a spider would be even
Worse,
creepier.
right?
Yeah, he won't stay there. He will just kind of move to the side here. Is that in range, in melee range of the swarm?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, then he'll put the swing away and just start slashing with the dagger then.
And you get sneak attack because your buddy is right there.
Actually, I totally thought about this before. Before I swing, he's gonna let out a battle cry,
Oh yeah.
because he can do that.
Mm-hmm.
As bonus action,
Kill
he'll
it
be
with
like,
fire.
"Burn them all! They bit me, and I was doing nothing wrong, but it's fine." So is the spider within 10 feet of me as well? Or
Let's
is that a bit further?
see. No, I'm gonna say he's 20 feet.
Sounds good. Okay. Well, anyone attacking the swarm then until the start of my next turn has advantage,
Great.
which includes me in this moment. So I will start swinging wildly with my dagger. Oh my god. Okay, well, I have advantage. Thank god. First one was a 1. Jesus.
Now you guys start rolling bad.
Yeah. That is a 22
Yeah,
to
that
hit.
hits. That hits.
Oh, cool.
That good sneak attack.
17.
You become like expert level whack-a-mole. You're just like,
Yeah.
and the swarm is fucked. There is like noticeably less spiders crawling around.
Good. I'm gonna keep doing that.
Okay.
But my turn will end there as I'm doing that.
Okay, cool. That is gonna be swarm of insects, and they're gonna bite Flubs because he was the one who actually hurt them. So, bites. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Nat 20.
Are you? Wow, that's
I'm
crazy.
so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Man,
It's a
there've been a
second
lot of nat 20s
Yeah.
this game.
Goddamn.
Fun fact though, their bite is reduced to half if it has
because
half
they're injured.
of its hit points or fewer. So really, it's just a regular roll.
Okay, you're forgiven, D.
Okay. Nine. 13 damage.
Alrighty.
That was honestly clutch that you injured it before it got you.
That could have been real bad. He is still stabbing, but he is like other hand also sweeping off spiders.
Yeah. Okay, giant spider is gonna go for Lady Morgort. I think giant spider is not doing super hot, and so is going to just bite. Which I don't think they've done yet. What the fuck is this number? Oh, that's a 1. All right, she doesn't bite. Wow. I literally have rolled that twice.
Wow.
I've rolled 20 and then 1 and then 20 and then 1.
How does it feel?
You see Lady Morgort like expertly dodges, and the big spider is pissed. Greb, that's your turn.
Okay. Out of my way. Just gonna
Just march right up under Flubs
Yeah.
as well, like right next to him.
I'm just gonna get right through
this.
I'll take care of this, and I'm just gonna shoot my cautious caustic brew. So it's a dex save DC 16, and it's in a 30-foot line, so it'll hit everything within that line.
Okay.
So I think it should get all of them.
Are the will-o-wisps still there?
They're sort of like around. They
They're-
don't seem interested in being involved.
That's good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Means we can observe their beauty afterwards.
Yeah, after they
just
lured you to
kinda-
your almost death.
It wasn't their fault. The spiders were already there.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it should get.
You should get all of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's 40 feet from
about-
you, like... Yeah, you're good, you're good. So you get both of them.
Oh,
Did they fail their
Oh, they
saves?
do what save?
Dex. DC 16.
big.
They don't get anything real special to this, so the swarm only gets a 7, and Big Daddy gets a 22. So giant spider's fine. The swarm is another story.
Okay. So the swarm's gonna get 5 acid damage, and it's gonna keep taking that damage at the end of each of its, or at the start of each of its turns, unless it scrapes the acid off.
You guys see Greb sort of just like march up and is like, I'll take care of this. Pours an acid vial out onto the battlefield, and you just see like as if magical raid comes through to kill all these spiders. Like the spiders immediately dissolve and are no more.
Well, that was my last bit of magic.
I mean, they had 5 hit points left, so good job.
I think even though Riven is not a real spider,
Mm-hmm.
the fact that the raid was sprayed so close causes Riven's spider to just be like, oh fuck, like without words.
I told you to move!
Okay, Riven, you also put your spider legs up, making it look like you're like trying to fight the other spider, and it does not help your cause.
Yeah.
Does Pot do anything, Greb?
Yeah, Pot's gonna come up and he's gonna throw some acid.
Dang.
Everyone's just under. Just
I
under.
moved to the side. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
under Riven.
Riven. Riven spider.
It would have been way cooler if, before I turned into a spider, I had shouted, "Get under me!"
Riven's like, Spider-born, Spider-born.
That's another nat 20.
Oh my god.
What's-
I mean,
what's
keep
happening?
doing it.
I mean,
I don't
technically
know.
this one is pot, not
That's fair.
the Greb.
It's still. He still
You guys
does
hear
double
cling, cling,
damage
cling,
though.
cling, 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 cling. And Pot just like runs over and like both hands just like lobs a huge water balloon onto the big spider. In slow motion, you guys just see boom, 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 boom. Pew. Yeah. Yeah.
11 acid damage on the spider.
Literally had 11 hit points left.
Let's go.
You did it, Pot!
Cling, cling.
My boy! I'm so proud of you!
I just want to go on record and say this is the second time that Riven's used Wild Shape and it hasn't done shit.
Maybe this is just a thing for Riven now.
Yeah, Riven's like, am I supposed to be a druid? Like, what's going on?
What I extra like about it is like really what you did is just flirt with this other spider.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, do you know how many babies we could have had? Thousands.
Thousands.
Really, what
Greb
you
is
accomplished?
feeling more and more dubious about Riven as time goes on.
Where did my audio go?
Do we really want to travel with this guy?
You didn't do nothing. You just learned key facts about yourself.
Did my internet freeze?
Yeah, I
Are
think
you
so.
good? Can you hear us?
Oh no.
Well, we can hear you, which is
Yeah, we
hilarious.
can hear you. Can you hear us? Oh no. Quick, everyone say mean things.
Yeah, totally. You, Pot, again, slow motion. You guys see this water balloon, like, loom, 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 over the battlefield, and just like disintegrate this, the majority of the large spider, and, you guys are sort of just like breathing really heavy. Go ahead and make a perception check for me, everyone.
Elf.
Also 12 twinsies.
Fucking goddamn. Okay. Lady Morgort rolled a 3.
Oh no.
She swings
You've
sword.
done enough.
She swings
Yeah.
sword. She no do anything else. She tank.
Yeah.
Like I was
She
like,
swings sword real good.
yeah, I was like, man, what is Lady Morgort's purpose? And then I was like, oh, she's tanking. Okay. Like I pulled up her stats and I was like, damn. Oh, Riven, we can't
Copper
hear
claw.
you.
Didn't do shit.
Didn't do shit. Riven, can you hear us? Earth to Riven.
Oh.
Kind of hear you. Oh,
You're roboting on us.
there we go.
Still right now?
No, you're
Oh, no,
good
you're
now.
better.
Okay, now you're good.
Okay. Perception. Damn, did he freeze again?
I don't know, but it's very funny.
No.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
No, this is literally where we're gonna end.
Yeah. Testing.
Testing.
Witchlight Carnival to Riven. Come in.
Chaos crew to Riven. Oh man. Okay. Well, we are gonna end there, and we will pick up with Riven's perception check on the next
Suspense.
Dragon Ball Z.
on the next Dragon Ball Z. Exactly. On the next bullywug spree. Like
Yeah.
Close, yeah.
close.
Rhyme.
Yeah, rhyme.
Yeah.
All right. We'll end on a high note.
Yeah.
All right. End it.